Hey everyone, it's your girl from FitNutriDiet, back with another video. Today we're diving into a hot topic that's on everyone's mind. Is sugar-free really better for you? You see it on labels everywhere. Sugar-free soda, sugar-free snacks, sugar-free everything. But is ditching sugar really the healthier choice? Or is there more to the story? Let's break it down. First things first, let's decode what sugar-free actually means. According to the FDA, a product can only be labeled sugar-free if it contains less than half a gram of sugar per serving. That's pretty much nothing, right? But here's the catch. Just because something doesn't have sugar doesn't mean it's not sweet. These products often rely on artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, or acesulfame potassium, or natural sweeteners like stevia and monk fruit to give them that sweet taste we all know and love. So while you might not be getting the sugar, you're getting something else. And that's important to keep in mind. Now, before we dive into the potential downsides, let's give credit where credit is due. Sugar-free options aren't all bad. In fact, for people managing conditions like diabetes, or for those of you trying to cut back on calories, sugar-free products can be super helpful. Why? Because they can help prevent those drastic spikes in blood sugar that can leave you feeling sluggish and craving more sugary treats. Plus, since they contain fewer calories than their sugary counterparts, they can be a great tool for weight management. And let's not forget about our pearly whites. Sugar-free gums and mints can actually be beneficial for your dental health, helping to prevent cavities and keep your breath fresh. Alright, now for the part you've all been waiting for, the potential downsides. Here's where things get a little complicated. You see, even though artificial sweeteners don't contain actual sugar, they still interact with your brain in a similar way. They trigger those reward centers in your brain, making you crave more sweet foods, even if they're not actually providing any nutritional value. It's like a never-ending cycle of wanting more. And to make matters even more complex, some research suggests that artificial sweeteners might confuse your body's natural hunger cues, and even mess with your gut microbiome over time. We're talking bloating, gas, digestive discomfort, not fun. This is especially true for sugar alcohols like sorbitol and xylitol, which are often found in sugar-free candies and gum. Chapter 4. Are all sugar-free products the same? Now here's a little secret. Not all sugar-free products are created equal. Some of them are loaded with preservatives, fillers, and other questionable ingredients that you can barely pronounce, let alone want in your body. These additives might be doing more harm than good, so it's important to read labels carefully and choose wisely. Natural sweeteners like stevia and monk fruit are generally considered safer bets because they come from plants, have minimal impact on blood sugar levels, and don't seem to cause the same gut issues as artificial sweeteners. But remember, just because something is natural doesn't mean you can eat endless amounts of it and call it healthy. It's still important to enjoy sugar-free treats in moderation, as part of a balanced diet. Chapter 5. So, what should you do? So after all that information, you're probably wondering, what's the bottom line? Should I eat sugar-free or not? And the answer, like with most things in nutrition, is, it depends. If choosing sugar-free options helps you reduce your overall sugar intake and make healthier choices, then it can definitely be a useful tool. But if you're simply replacing real sugar with a ton of artificial sweeteners and processed junk food, then it's probably not doing you any favors. The best approach? Focus on eating whole, minimally processed foods as much as possible, and when you do indulge in something sweet, choose wisely. Chapter 6. Final thoughts. So, is sugar-free really better for you? It depends. If it helps you cut back on sugar and make better choices overall, awesome. But if you're replacing sugar with a bunch of chemicals and over-consuming processed junk, not so much. As always, moderation is key, and being an informed eater is your superpower. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your health. Outrow sugar-free or real deal? Let me know. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more smart nutrition tips right here on FitNutriDiet. Now, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments down below, do you go sugar-free, or do you stick with the real stuff in moderation? Until next time, eat smart, live well, and stay fit.